Gemini, how you doing, Gemini? Lovely to see you people out there. Yeah, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be from the 5th of September going through to the 11th of September. If you haven't seen the collective monthly readings, I would advise you to go and see that. There's also your individual monthly reading as well, which is heavily tied into it. September is going to be an amazing month. We're only just at the cusp of it at the moment. So I'm going to be really interested to see what happens in the world around us. Yeah, so let's get straight in here whilst we're here. The energies that are going through, it's very thick in the here and now. You might get the sensation of being bogged down, but there's a lot of physical mechanic stuff going on within your life at the moment. It could be a case of getting a new job, buying a new house, changing region, getting married. There's lots of things that's tied to the concrete world. Let's just see how the guides are trying to sort of... yeah, they're creating this snowplow effect, which a lot of people have been having this week. And basically, you've got your karmic paths down here, and it's bringing your karmic paths into the obvious in your everyday life. And you can bring moments, and the monthly readings went into this. It was a real aha moment by everybody, but it's also in an individual aspect as well. And it's trying to what it's trying to do is trying to help you to breathe that moment of kind of going, oh right, that's how I should be. That's what I should be doing in my life. Let's just see what the overall energy is going on here. This is where you're going to need your air, which is on the surface of you. You've got your Astroflower Gemini book linked for you down in below. So you've got air all at the top here and then fire down at the bottom. And in order to make that air in movement, you have to increase your passions for something. And I think this oh ha yeah region moment is going to make your air just kind of going, look at all those possibilities now. And it's going to galvanize or streamline, which is a word I seem to be getting a lot into these at the moment. Dovetailing your passions into your physical world around you. You could become a master of your own creation by the looks of things. Once you realize that, all of a sudden, the choices fall away and it becomes just obvious what you should be doing. Let's just go and see what's going on in your relationship side. Here's your karmic message here. Let's just see what's going on there. Don't look at the past, look only to the future, which is sometimes difficult for you, Gemini. Your tendency to judge the future by your past, and that's how it is, that's how we do it, this is the result we get from it. And I would almost be like a little bit like, be happily surprised. Let's put it that way. Ace of Hearts, just allow your heart out. Come on, Gemini. I think this has been for air signs as well. If you've got a risk of getting hurt, you've got a risk of having something amazing. If I jump out of an aeroplane with a parachute on my back, I'm going to have an amazing free fall. But I could also die. I could sit on the ground and watch someone jump out of a plane and kind of go, oh yeah, look, oh wow. Oh look, and they landed. But at the same time, if that person died, splat on the ground, you sitting on the ground watching that person come down and kind of go, oh my God, they're going to die. It's going to be much more of a trauma for you than probably the person who jumped out of the plane. Because they'll come to terms with it, really. I guarantee you, if you're falling to the ground without a parachute, you'll come to terms with a few things. You'll certainly come to terms with the earth. But whatever happens, if you don't go ahead and do it, you're going to only experience the bad side of it. So just if you're going into it kind of within your relationships, kind of going, I might get hurt. That's a good sign to sort of say, actually, I might also have an amazing time. It's just the quid pro quo. It's just the risk you take. It's the yin and the yang. If you do nothing, nothing really bad's going to happen to you, but nothing good's going to happen to you either. I know what I would do, and I suggest you do the same thing. Get out there and allow your heart to shine. Okay, let's see how the universe is influencing that karmic message. They're really getting in a wave that's curving in here. This is your wave to take. This is maybe it's a case you're going to meet someone. It could be for quite a few of you, actually. Obviously not for the majority of you, but for quite a few of you, it's got that sensation there. It's almost either you're going to meet your dream person that you should be with you, where it's a fair exchange, or you're going to be in a position with your family, your friends, and your community where you're just kind of going, "Oh, it's great. I'm really enjoying being with these people around me." Saying goodbye to disappointment. If you follow your heart, you will say goodbye to disappointment. What she got in her other hand? She's disappointed because those 4 cups have been wasted. But she's got the Ace of Cups in the other hand. They are saying to the universe here is saying to you, trust yourself, trust your heart, follow your heart, allow yourself to be out there. If someone's going to hurt you, they're going to hurt you. But you will come out a lot better out of it because you went there to explore and open up. Okay? So that disappointment will come to an end because you're going to realize you've got that Ace of Cups. And there is one pathway which is just behind her. I don't know if you can see that on there. There is this one pathway that's just behind her. And that is the path you've got to take. There is no choices in life. There's only an evident path to follow. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message. Apparently laughter seems to be the most important thing. And it's, there's a bit of shining formula, which is laughing at the misfortune of others. And we've all seen those videos. You kind of go, oh my God. Oh, look at that. Oh, they just fell over. The dog came running in the background. They just fell over. Oh. Laughing at other people's misfortune is a bit of that. So, but there is a nasty side to that, obviously. So I wouldn't want that. But what your guides are trying to do here is actually create situations that you find funny, that you actually enjoy. Marriage. Universe is saying leave the disappointments of your relationships behind. Go on with your ideal of your emotional relationships you want to have. Your guides are sort of saying, are positioning you in that portal of giving you the 4 wands, which is that fire, air, earth and water, the 4 elements, the 4 corners, the concreteness, the cornerstone, going from one thing to another. The door is square more often than not, unless you're hobbits, of course, which I am a bit of a hobbit actually. But anyway, it's all about laughter and fun. And so some of you, it could be marriage. It's obviously not for everyone, but you will be going through you will be creating a new relationship with your family, your friends and your community. There's all this, just walk away from that disappointment. Don't allow that to position you within you. And it's not saying, it's not being stupid either. It's not sort of saying, oh, it's going to be brilliant. No, it's a case of my heart enjoys this, therefore I'm going to do this. And that is going to change all the dynamics of the relationships that are around you. I think this is where that, I said earlier on about that child, letting that child out. I think this is where that child comes out and they're sort of like you've got a cheeky side to you. A very cheeky side to you. It's very dry sometimes, but it's incredibly cheeky. And I would allow that cheekiness to come to the surface. And I think your inner thoughts will be how to be that cheeky monkey, as it were. It's going to... Okay, so it's going to make you feel at home. If you're cheeky with someone, it's because you feel at ease with them. And I think this is what it's sort of saying is the healing part of it is feeling eventually with you and you're in a conversation, you're going to be saying to yourself, this feels good. This feels good. Look, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to take this away from this person here, just to sort of, so they, it's like somebody sitting down, you're at a table, I'm sitting next to you, I turn around to speak to the person next to me, and you change my drinks over. It's that sort of cheekiness. If you feel at ease of doing that with someone, then, you're very at ease with them, and you'll be very at ease with everyone else. And it's going to bring you perfect harmony and healing. It's going to make you feel really good about your life and what's around you. Everyone's had that card, by the way, in all the readings. That, and you haven't had the other ones yet. Let's have a look. That's coming up loads. So let's just see what's going on here with your money side, your business, your jobs, your projects. The karmic message here is, let it work for you. I think the last reading I said, don't try so hard, Gemini, get out of the way. Stop trying so hard, allow the universe to sort of happen. And it's sort of saying, if you've managed to allow the universe to just get on and do and help you out, and your understanding or your knowledge or your expertise is now allowing you to shine, it's going to bring it all towards you without you having to go looking for it. Nurture your future. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying is where in the past you've done loads of stuff, and within your job, within your business or your projects, and you've done the work, and from that work, because you're nurturing that work, you've done it very well, you're going to get the returns from it. And it's sort of saying to you here, sort of saying, get ready for that payment of that hard work that you put into life. It's also a case of that it's a continual thing. So once you harvest, you've got to then prepare the ground in order to plant the seeds, to reinvest. But at the moment, it is a case of nurturing, your expertise in a way, so you can get a lot more out of your job, your career path, your business, and your projects. If you're looking for a job, sorry, this just came in. Looking for a job, maybe you need to do. I could go on a course, or just open up to taking on board another form of understanding, so it gives you a bit of an edge on the job interviews and stuff like that. Nurturing yourself in order to get a better situation. Let's see how the universe is sort of guiding you here, or guiding this karmic message. They're almost like the universe is funneling it to you physically. So it's not emotionally attached into it. It's not all about passion and stuff like that. I think it's very concrete. They're funneling the success towards you. Yeah, it's all to do with the planning here. So maybe there is a bit more planning to be done. Maybe it doesn't feel that way though. It feels more. I think it's still on that idea of, don't forget what you've been planning within your career. Don't forget what you've been planning within your business or your projects, or the things you want to physically do in life. It's the universe is. I think the universe is saying here, saying you've done that planning. Your karma is sort of saying you've nurtured your pathway, and let's just see how it sort of plans out. Let's see what the guides are trying to, how the guides are trying to influence this. They're showing me like a cup, not like a cup like the Ace of Cups, but like a cup of, like a winning, like a trophy. That's what they're showing me, like a trophy. They're providing you with the trophy. Whew. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is obviously sort of like carrying loads of stuff on your back, a little weight of the world on your shoulders. And I said earlier on, your expertise, you've done that work. And this is where they're sort of saying, we've got to convert all this stuff that we've done into victories. So your guides here are trying to create situations where you can progress a lot further on your pathway. Because this is all very non-movement. This is coming to an end of a journey. And as you move into your spring, you're going to be in your spring. As you're moving into your springtime, there is going to be a lot of seeds that are going to start germinating. So you are going to be able to, you're going to be able to, things are going to start progressing forward for you. That's what came out for you. Wish big. I would, rely on your expertise and your brilliance, and it will bring you fruits. It will bring you success. It will bring you, money. Time. The new house. It will bring you the lifestyle that you so want. Of how you want it. But it's come to the end of the journey of the planning and the nurturing side. And there's almost like a transition right in the middle of the week going from one thing to another. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that subconscious conversation that is within you. This is where it comes in. It flips into success, I think. Judgment. So, ascension. Moving from one state to a higher state of being. And this is within your business side of life, your money side of life. So what it's saying here is you've done the expertise work, which is here. You've nurtured your future, and understanding from the nurturing that you've done, if you've planned it well enough and the universe recognizes that you've done that planning, and in order to get there, you've probably had to take a lot on your shoulders. Now it's the time to free up. And this is by the end of the week. And it ties into your relationship side as well, where you feel like you get this healing and space going on, which on your business side is kind of going, well, now I've done the work. This is payback time. I now want to be rewarded according to the work I've done. And you will be, by the looks of things. You really will be. Let's just see how it terminates the week and how it ends the week and what's leading into the coming week after that. It's going to put you into a position where all of a sudden this expertise and this work that you've done and this realization, and this comes in, of course, this comes into the monthly readings as well. With the world going a little bit doolally, according to the reading for September, it's going to open up the possibilities for you to actually be that person, that realization, and kind of go, no, my rewards is feeling at enjoying my job, feeling at one in the family of my job or my business or my project. And with that feeling of, being in that family is also a sense of responsibility that goes with it, a sense of honor in a way. But it's definitely good victories for you. I laugh because quite a few signs have actually had the Seven of Swords up there. All of a sudden, it's going to make you look really smart. It's going to make you, not that you're not smart, I wouldn't say that at all, Gemini, far from it. But it's going to be a position by the end of the week where you can actually start playing smart within the world around you, because you are going to feel so good. And although the world is changing horrifically around us, I say horrifically, changing amazingly around us, you're going to be in a position where you're going to know. And that's going to give you that expertise, and how you play it will depend upon how you've planned and you've nurtured all your future, and you've gone through that transition of moving from one state to another. You've gone through that transition here, that portal of actually realizing, that you should love life, and you should love being with the people you're with, and they should love being with you, and etc. And that's what's going to give you that sense of healing there. And it's going to make you a lot smarter in life. There you go, Gemini. There's loads of links in the description below, including the Gemini Astroflower book that you might want to have a good look at. There's also links to our Instagram and our sister channel, Cymatic TV. You can also see your flower configuration down there as well. Yeah, I would definitely go and see those monthly readings at the same time. They will be linked. They should be linked there pretty much now. In the meantime, Gemini, blimey, I've done so many readings, I do apologise. Gemini, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.